Nobody expected the strongest man in the room to completely fall apart that night. And before you continue reading, you need to stay until the very end, because what allegedly happened between Kai and Tan Songyun involved heartbreaking regret, midnight confessions, shattered trust, private tears, emotional promises, luxury mansion confrontations, and one unforgettable moment where Kai reportedly dropped to his knees promising Tan Songyun he would never disrespect or hurt her again. So, subscribe right now because this story unfolds with emotional chaos, redemption, hidden feelings, painful honesty, loyalty, forgiveness, and scenes so breathtaking fans across the world are still emotionally overwhelmed trying to process everything that allegedly happened behind closed doors that night. The entertainment industry reportedly believed their relationship was already beyond repair. Too much silence. Too many misunderstandings. Too many rumors spreading endlessly across social media about emotional distance growing between them privately. Fans reportedly noticed the change months earlier. The missing smiles during interviews. The awkward pauses during public appearances. The sudden disappearance of the playful chemistry that once made Kai and Tan Songyun one of the most beloved celebrity pairs online. At first, people assumed both stars were simply exhausted from demanding schedules, back-to-back filming projects, luxury endorsements, international appearances, award ceremonies, pressure from agencies constantly controlling every public movement surrounding them. But according to insiders, the truth reportedly became far more emotionally painful behind the scenes. Witnesses later claimed several private arguments allegedly started damaging their connection slowly long before fans noticed anything publicly. Not explosive, screaming confrontations. Something reportedly worse emotionally. Cold silence. Distance. Pride. And according to insiders, Kai allegedly became emotionally consumed by career pressure during one particularly difficult period involving failed negotiations, endless filming schedules, and harsh online criticism surrounding his projects. That reportedly started affecting his behavior privately around Tan Songyun. Witnesses later claimed he allegedly became emotionally unavailable more frequently, canceling private plans repeatedly, ignoring important conversations, disappearing emotionally whenever problems surfaced between them. And according to insiders, Tan Songyun reportedly tried desperately holding everything together quietly behind the scenes despite growing emotionally exhausted herself. Because according to sources, she allegedly still believed the man she loved deeply was simply temporarily overwhelmed by pressure rather than intentionally hurting her emotionally. But then came the incident that reportedly changed everything between them completely. According to insiders, Kai allegedly embarrassed Tan Songyun privately during a tense disagreement involving several close friends and industry contacts gathered at an exclusive celebrity dinner event. Witnesses later claimed the atmosphere reportedly became painfully uncomfortable after Kai allegedly dismissed her concerns publicly in front of everyone there. That reportedly devastated her emotionally. Because according to sources, she allegedly never expected humiliation from the person she defended most fiercely behind the scenes. And according to insiders, that moment reportedly created a fracture between them emotionally that neither star knew how to repair afterward. Then came the silence. The terrifying silence fans always fear most when celebrity couples suddenly stop interacting naturally online. No more playful comments. No more hidden photos. No more quiet emotional support during stressful public moments. And according to insiders, Tan Songyun allegedly began emotionally withdrawing from Kai completely after the painful dinner confrontation. Not dramatically, not publicly, just quietly protecting herself emotionally from further disappointment. That reportedly terrified him more than anything else afterward. Because according to witnesses, Kai allegedly started realizing too late how deeply his actions affected her emotionally. Still, according to sources, pride reportedly prevented him from fixing things immediately afterward. And that mistake allegedly became one of the greatest regrets of his life emotionally. Then came another heartbreaking revelation. According to insiders, Tan Songyun allegedly turned down several opportunities involving Kai professionally afterward because she reportedly no longer trusted herself emotionally around him. That reportedly shocked entertainment executives privately. because according to sources, their chemistry together remained commercially powerful despite growing emotional tension behind the scenes. Yet according to insiders, Tan Songyun allegedly refused, forcing fake happiness publicly while privately struggling emotionally. Then came the moment everything reportedly collapsed completely. According to witnesses, Soo Kai allegedly arrived unexpectedly at Tan Songyun luxury residence one stormy evening after weeks of emotional silence between them. Rain reportedly pouring violently across the city while lightning illuminated the dark skyline surrounding the private villa area where she lived quietly away from public attention. And according to insiders, Soo Kai allegedly looked emotionally destroyed the second security allowed him inside the property. Witnesses later claimed even longtime staff members reportedly became shocked seeing him in such a vulnerable emotional state. No celebrity confidence. No carefully controlled public image. Just a man reportedly terrified of losing the person he loved most. Then came the unforgettable confrontation now spreading across entertainment discussions everywhere. According to insiders, Tan Songyun allegedly met him inside the massive living room overlooking the rain-covered city skyline while silence filled the space painfully between them. Witnesses later claimed she reportedly looked emotionally exhausted herself. Not angry anymore. Something sadder. Disappointed in a way that reportedly emotionally crushed Soo Kai immediately the second he saw her expression. Then, according to sources, he allegedly apologized before she could even speak. Not polished celebrity language prepared by managers. A real emotional apology reportedly filled with regret and visible heartbreak. Witnesses later claimed Soo Kai's voice allegedly shook while admitting he had failed her emotionally in ways he never imagined possible. And according to insiders, Tan Songyun reportedly remained completely silent at first afterward. That reportedly terrified him emotionally even more. Because according to sources, her silence allegedly felt like standing in front of a slowly closing door he feared might never open again. Then came another devastating confession. According to insiders, Soo Kai allegedly admitted the pressure surrounding his career transformed him emotionally into someone he no longer recognized himself. He reportedly confessed he became selfish, emotionally distant, impatient, and careless with the person who loved him most consistently behind the scenes. That reportedly visibly shook Tan Songyun afterward. Because according to witnesses, she allegedly spent months hoping he would finally understand how deeply he hurt her emotionally. Then came the moment insiders now describe as emotionally impossible to forget. According to sources, Soo Kai allegedly walked slowly toward Tan Songyun before breaking down completely in front of her for the very first time. Witnesses later claimed he reportedly struggled holding back tears while apologizing repeatedly for every moment he disrespected her emotionally. That reportedly stunned her completely. Because according to insiders, Soo Kai rarely showed emotional vulnerability openly even during difficult situations publicly or privately. Yet that night reportedly became different completely. Then, according to witnesses, Soo Kai allegedly admitted something heartbreaking that left the entire room emotionally frozen afterward. He reportedly confessed the possibility of losing Tan Songyun permanently terrified him more than career failure, public criticism, or industry pressure ever could. And according to insiders, hearing those words reportedly visibly broke her emotional walls slightly, for the first time in weeks. Then came another breathtaking revelation. According to sources, Soo Kai allegedly reached into his coat before pulling out several handwritten letters he reportedly spent nights writing privately after realizing how badly he damaged their relationship emotionally. Witnesses later claimed every letter allegedly contained memories, regrets, promises, and confessions he reportedly never managed expressing honestly before. That reportedly emotionally overwhelmed Tan Songyun immediately. Because according to insiders, she allegedly realized he truly spent weeks reflecting painfully on everything that happened between them emotionally. Then came the moment fans everywhere are still discussing emotionally online afterward. According to witnesses, Soo Kai allegedly dropped to his knees directly in front of Tan Songyun before making the promise that reportedly changed everything between them forever afterward. He allegedly promised her he would never again allow pride, frustration, career pressure, or emotional immaturity to disrespect the woman he loved most deeply. That reportedly shattered her emotionally. Because according to insiders, she allegedly waited desperately for months, hearing genuine accountability from him rather than excuses. Then, according to sources, Soo Kai reportedly continued speaking emotionally while rain crashed violently against the massive glass windows surrounding them. He allegedly promised Tan Songyun that if she allowed him another chance, he would spend every remaining day proving through actions rather than words that she deserved love, peace, loyalty, patience, and respect consistently from him. Witnesses later claimed the atmosphere reportedly became overwhelmingly emotional afterward. Because according to insiders, Soo Kai allegedly looked genuinely terrified she might still walk away from him despite everything he confessed emotionally. Then came another heartbreaking moment. According to sources, Tan Songyun allegedly finally asked him one quiet question while tears reportedly filled her eyes emotionally. She reportedly asked why he waited until nearly losing her completely before finally understanding her worth emotionally. That allegedly destroyed him instantly. Because according to insiders, Soo Kai reportedly admitted he foolishly assumed she would always remain beside him no matter how emotionally careless he became. And according to witnesses, he allegedly realized too late that even the deepest love can eventually collapse beneath constant emotional neglect. That reportedly visibly affected Tan Songyun herself afterward. Because according to sources, she allegedly understood the sincerity behind his pain emotionally for the first time in months. Then came the moment that reportedly changed everything between them completely. According to insiders, Tan Songyun allegedly walked slowly toward Soo Kai while he still knelt emotionally in front of her beneath the glowing storm lights surrounding the room. Witnesses later claimed she reportedly placed her hands gently against his face before quietly telling him something that emotionally shattered him completely. She allegedly admitted she never stopped loving him even during the moments she felt most hurt by him emotionally. That reportedly nearly broke him emotionally beyond words. Because according to sources, he allegedly realized the woman standing before him still loved him despite every painful mistake he made against her emotionally. Then, according to insiders, Soo Kai reportedly embraced Tan Songyun while both stood crying quietly beneath the storm-covered skyline surrounding the luxury villa. Witnesses later claimed neither star reportedly cared about appearances anymore in that moment emotionally. No celebrity image. No cameras. No scripted perfection. Just two emotionally exhausted people trying desperately to save the connection they nearly destroyed through silence and pride. Then came another breathtaking confession. According to sources, Soo Kai allegedly whispered privately to Tan Songyun that she remained the only person who ever truly made him feel understood beyond fame and public image emotionally. And according to insiders, she reportedly responded by quietly telling him she only wanted honesty and respect from the man she chose to love. That reportedly emotionally changed him completely afterward, according to witnesses close to both stars. Because according to sources, Soo Kai allegedly started making visible changes privately almost immediately afterward, canceling unnecessary events to spend more time with her, listening more carefully during conversations, supporting her projects publicly and privately consistently. And according to insiders, he allegedly became fiercely protective of her emotional well-being afterward in ways fans immediately noticed online. Then came the final breathtaking moment now, leaving fans emotionally overwhelmed everywhere. According to witnesses, Soo Kai allegedly organized a quiet private dinner weeks later overlooking the ocean at sunset where he reportedly repeated the promise, once more directly to Tan Songyun. This time not from fear of losing her, but from understanding her value completely emotionally. He reportedly promised her their future together would never again be built on pride, silence, emotional neglect, or disrespect. Only honesty, patience, loyalty, and love powerful enough surviving even the darkest emotional storms between them. Now fans everywhere continue asking the same unforgettable question. Did Soo Kai finally become the man Tan Songyun always believed he could emotionally become all along? Or did nearly losing her forever become the painful lesson required to finally teach him how precious real love truly is beneath fame, pressure, and public life? But perhaps the most unforgettable part of this entire emotional story was not the tears, the apologies, or even the heartbreaking promises spoken beneath the storm-covered skyline. It was the realization that real love does not survive because people never make mistakes emotionally. It survives because someone finally becomes brave enough admitting their failures honestly before it becomes too late to repair the heart they nearly destroyed themselves. And beneath the crashing rain and glowing city lights that unforgettable night, Kai reportedly stopped behaving like a celebrity protecting his pride and finally became a man fighting desperately for the woman he never wanted losing again.